Sound, Karma, Music, Podcast. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, welcome to Sound Karma Song Spotlight episode 28. I'm your host, Big Zach. This is all about showcasing new music, and we're highlighting 4 songs this week. Uppermost created his own label so he could put out music he believes in. Wait till you hear why. Hooked Like Helen is an alt-pop duo who have had songs used by MTV and the show Nashville. Sophie Griffiths is a 16-year-old singer with a voice that's nothing short of amazing. And John War has a song about how we all suffer from the fear of missing out because of social media. All right, let's get to it. Uppermost is a dynamic French electronic producer who has already put out 9 full-length albums and several EPs. You know, we're all about people making their music their way, and we have a ton of respect for what Uppermost has done. He created his own record label called Upwind Records in 2011. You know why? Because he knew how the music industry is, or at least used to be. I mean, things are changing. He wanted to share the music he believed in. But anytime anyone in the music business goes against the grain and goes out on their own, they run the risk of being shunned. He knew the risk of losing business because of the move, but he didn't care. He says, quote, "I created Upwind Records in order to share the music coming from my heart without the constraints of an industry obsessed with money and profits." The concept of him making music his way was foreshadowed when he was young. He was born in Paris and loved music he heard on the radio. It became his passion. Once he realized he could make his own music through a digital audio workstation on a computer, all bets were off. That's really oversimplified, but you get the point. His music, his way. His brand new album, Upwind On Air, is a compilation album that includes various artists. Days and Nights features the vocals of relative newcomer Jacqueline. It is available for download now. This is Uppermost with Days and Nights. Hooked Like Helen is an alt-pop duo who have had songs featured in some very impressive places. MTV used a track in a docuseries called Unlocking the Truth. Hooked on Helen also had a song used in a promo video for the TV show Nashville. This duo continues the theme of making their music their way. They've made music in their home recording studio about 40 miles outside Cleveland. Nikki and John Stipp used to make their way around the LA music scene, playing some places along the Sunset Strip and the Hollywood area, places like the Roxy, Bootleg Theater, Hotel Cafe. Making a long story short, they left the LA area a few weeks after the birth of their son in 2013, but they never stopped making music. No Turning Back is from their upcoming EP, Tragedy of Physics, which will be released May 17th. This track, though, is available for download now. It was just released on March 8th. This is Hooked Like Helen with No Turning Back. Sophie Griffiths is an amazing 16-year-old singer-songwriter from Essex. She started out as the kind of rock star we all are, a bathroom singer. We all need a little encouragement from time to time. Sophie got it from her music teacher, who even got her to sing in public at a school concert. In a very short amount of time, she's been able to captivate every set of ears that has been blessed with her vocal gifts. Sophie has performed at a number of venues around London, which has helped her gain exposure to new fans. This is one of those songs that just isn't long enough. It's only about 2 minutes long. If you download this track and you're anything like us, you'll have to hear it over and over and over because it's just that good. It's not hard to identify her talent as soon as she sings the first note. You'll be like, wow. Then you'll remember she's only 16 and you'll be like, Oh, wow. This song goes on our Spotify Top Tracks playlist. We think it'll go on yours, too. It's available for download now. This is Sophie Griffiths with Beauty.
Look into my eyes. Does my heart show on my face? If you see what's inside, then you can say beauty, beauty, beauty comes from within.
And finally, John War is a producer, singer, songwriter who lives in Hollywood. He's worked extensively with another singer from LA, Jordan Raff. This track is part of a solo project, though. Plurals is a song he wrote in 2017 about the end of a relationship. But when he heard it again recently, he says he realized that it may be more about how the internet is starting to change his relationships in general. That's something most of us have been a victim of in one way or another. He says, quote, "Our culture's endless content loop is making us addicted to immediate gratification, and it gives us overwhelmingly layered expectations for everything and everyone. When you have a lens on the whole world, it can be hard not to want more. But who's to say you shouldn't? In the context of this song, it sucks to find your partner has romantic FOMO. But what if it leads to a positive change for both of you? Is love a finite resource? I don't know." End quote. You know, many people suffer from the fear of missing out when they scroll through social media. It can cause anxiety in a lot of people. It can create a lot of pressure to compete and be someone we're not. John's working on some new music, but it won't be out for a while. This song is available for download now. This is John War with Plurals.
Feels like we flew too close to the sun. Meet me back then. Where would you run? Stuck on deceptive memory of. See me back then. Where was I running? How are we so close? If we're not in love.
So there you go. That's this week's Sound Karma Song Spotlight. You can find links for downloads below, depending on where you're listening to this, or on the podcast page at soundkarma.com. If you have any suggestions for artists or songs you'd like us to highlight as a featured video, blog, or in a podcast, let us know. Contact us through the website or email at info@soundkarma.com. It's karma with an H. Or DM us on Twitter, whatever you like. We think all music should be heard. Thanks for listening. I'm Big Zach. Over and out.